What is up, guys? This is Red Hood 420. I'm here to bring you guys a breakdown of the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order official reveal trailer that was just recently released for the Jedi Fallen Order panel. And I'm going to break it down, play the trailer, stop it at some of the important parts and tell you which characters are who and some interesting tidbits. So let's get into this. So I do want to stop it here because the person right in the middle is Cal, and you do get to see a face reveal of him. But interesting thing to note is the uniform. They are on the planet Braca, and they basically do salvaging of parts, and then sell it to the Empire, and of course make money and make a living. And he's, of course, in hiding. He's a Jedi Padawan, and he has been out of practice for many, many years after the execution of Order 66, which took place in Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. And yes, of course, this game is being developed by Respawn, being published by EA, and there are no microtransactions in this game or loot boxes. And is being made on the Unreal Engine 4.
But now, there are 3 rules to survive. Don't stand out. Accept the past.
Sorry about that. So, interesting thing to note here is he's, of course, salvaging parts, and he comes across a Jedi starfighter, which was used during the Clone Wars era / the prequels, which brings back, of course, memories of Cal's training as, a Jedi Padawan. And yeah, that's what they do. They break down these parts and, of course, sell it to the Empire to make their living. But, of course, he would probably be conflicted at this moment, and, that brings a rush of emotions to Cal as well, because he's trying to survive and not, use his force powers or anything like that. And, of course, he's at a bar at this stage, and this is still in Braca, I believe, and this is his friend / co-worker Proth, and right now he's just having a good time, trying to relax. It's probably the best time he's ever felt at the moment. Life can't get better than this, basically. And we see stormtroopers in the background.
Trust no one.
And he's saying trust no one, because the Jedi have trusted so many people in the past, in episodes 1 and 2, and it was kind of their downfall, where even the clones that they trusted, killed them with no remorse. And we see here at this instance is Cal is just feeling like he might be caught. Like, the stormtroopers one day will find out he's a Jedi, and this is why he's having this overwhelming fear that the stormtroopers and the Empire will find out and kill him. And this is them breaking down a Star Destroyer.
The galaxy's changed.
Look out!
Alright, so at this instance, we saw them trying to break this up, and it causes an incident where, Cal is saying, don't use your powers, don't trust anyone, don't, do anything.
Whatever you do, don't reach within.
There you go. So he's saying, don't reach within, don't use your powers, right? And what he does, because of Proth being his friend, and we, recently heard in a couple seconds before that, Proth warning Cal about, that impending danger. And it shows that they have this relationship that they care about one another, and Proth is basically falling to his death, and he is literally reaching for him, and is saying not to reach in. And he has to. That's his Jedi instinct to, save people. So he's going to do that, which might cause the Empire to somehow find out. We did see a droid here. I don't know for certain that, it's right here. I believe it is. I don't know if it's a repair droid or Empire droid, so they might have got footage of it. So they're going to find out and most likely hunt him down. So right here we have one of the Inquisitors, and of course this Inquisitor is basically inspired from the Star Wars Rebel, and I believe they call her the second sister. So that is very interesting at that point. And then Cal's just running. And this part is really cool here. Watch this. That is basically a nod to, Respawn for making Titanfall 2 wall running. Now they didn't really confirm nor deny if wall running will be a big point of the game, but there's a section of it that they wanted to do. It wasn't forced on them. Like, Respawn didn't force their developers to say, hey, you gotta put wall running. That's not the case.
Don't stand out. Except.
Okay, and here is a droid. It's BD1, which stands for Buddy Droid 1. And Bedbirth voice acts for this droid who does R2D2. And it's kind of basically a nod to Titanfall, where they had that Buddy Titan, which was called BT, Buddy Titan. So that's really, really cool. So, and this is the downed Stormtrooper, which we see a little like hologram here message.
Order 66.
Yeah, so we basically see him, finding that message, and that will probably evoke more feels. We do get a close-up shot right here of BD1, and I don't know, Cal just staying warm with the fire. I don't know what planet this is because they aren't really naming what planets they are, but there are new worlds that they're going to be exploring in this game. Now this right here is a Purge Trooper, which they kind of made these troopers to go one-on-one with Cal because they don't want to make the game easy with like regular stormtroopers, because not gonna lie, you being a Jedi, it's kind of pretty easy to face a couple of stormtroopers, but they're basically trained to take on Jedi, but they don't have any force abilities, and I do really like this design that Respawn made. You see that? Like, he uses force, and he's having trouble right here. And he uses the force to stop that.
No one.
Fan. Okay. We got a little cool action scene right there. And this is really cool here. This is the second sister, and she's using her force ability to, of course, break the glass.
Only.
And we see these, lightsabers, a little damage at the bottom. We don't know if this is from his master or if it's his old lightsaber that is messed up, or he, found it from salvaging. We have no idea at that moment.
In the Force.
It's like, trust no one, trust just only in the Force. And of course, it's coming out November 15, 2019. So look forward to that. And yeah, that is really the bits and pieces that I noted in the trailer. Nothing else stands out, but let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about the breakdown. Let me know if I missed anything, or if you want to give me some criticism to I don't know, tighten up my breakdowns, that would be great. I'm always up for that, to, make my trailer breakdowns better for you guys. But I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. This is Red Hood 420 signing off.